there is a wisdom that does come from healing from our trauma. But there's also misleading things that can also, along our journey through healing trauma, can probably mislead us into believing that we are doing as much as we can, or that our view of ourselves should be something that we shouldn't feel sorry for. When we look at things like practices, we can have a lot of different practices in our life. We can do a lot of things believing that we're actually doing something that is beneficial for our well-being. A good metaphor, once again, I'll return to the gym metaphor, is that we can do a lot of weights, building our bodies up and appearing physically stronger, but internally it's kind of like a turtle sort of thing. You have the exterior that's nice and tough, but interior is kind of mushy. It's not really, the strength is not within. Or that the exercise that you're doing, the practice that you're doing over time is doing damage to your body, because we're lifting something that is compoundedly creating stress within the body. And when we practice something so much, when we're doing something so much with the belief, and we might have the tangible results of my body is getting bigger, I am getting more productive, and these things are kind of byproducts of a very doing mindset. I'm doing quite a bit, and in doing, I'm producing, and therefore I'm somewhat a productive human being. But we can also have many different practices where we're doing something but not actually getting results that are beneficial for ourselves. And I guess it's looking behind the purpose of why we practice. In a way, when we do quite a bit, when we're working quite a bit, it's kind of like how a workaholic will actually do quite a lot of work in an avoidance to actually deal with something internally. So we have the outward production of a lot of work being done, a lot of output being done, but what about the input? Now, with the internal looking, when we look inwards, our practices may have been the avoidances of actually looking inwards to connect to something that might have been calling out for help. So you can be completely productive in something, but not actually get anywhere in life because your health might be starting to deteriorate. Wearing yourself at the gym constantly in order to get results, you've only got so much energy in a day. And over time, similar with people that are workaholics, people that are using different measures to actually avoid that internal pain, that internal suffering, to do so much rather than to not do sometimes, and to start to touch upon some of those things, is going to be hard to slow down, because that internal pain is kind of like demanding so much of ourselves. It's demanding that we do. It's demanding that if I don't do so much, I might be perceived as a failure, or that what I've been practicing and preaching for so long may actually be beneficial. It's just not actually the right intent behind what I'm actually using it for. So it's looking at the practices that we're actually doing, and you can have all the best practices in the world, but if we don't have the best intentions for ourselves, where we're actually addressing the issues that we need to address, we're going to be completely productive, but not really conducive to our life, which leads to statements of, over time, when I was wearing myself out, when I was working myself to the bone, when I was trying to be so much for so many different people, I started to get health concerns. And one day it led to that wake-up call. It led to that thing where my body was crying out for help for so long that it decided to shut me down from doing so much. It said enough, and here's your either autoimmune, your cancer, your whatever it is, to say, hey, there's limits to what we can do. And ultimately, when the body says no, the body says no. And it's not saying no to punish, it's saying no to listen. And if you're willing and you want to, I encourage you for now to close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes, but you don't have to. But if you choose to, that's fine. So I'm closing my eyes right now. If you've closed your eyes, maybe think or say out loud if you want, what do you see currently? And I haven't asked you to envision anything. I've not told you to believe in a belief of what you think you should see. But what do you see right now with your eyes closed? For me, I just see a lot of darkness. My eyes are closed. I can't see anything. Okay, now open your eyes. What do you see? Quite a bit. Probably more than what you saw with your eyes closed. And you could say that you are now awake to an awareness of more things in life. So when you get that wake-up call, it might be that awareness of your body saying, hey, maybe we should start addressing things rather than trying to find more things to do. Because in the doing process, I was not getting heard. My internal self was calling out, my internal child was calling out for attention. When we are in that pain moment, when our body has decided to say no, when we need to slow down, it might be that time to slow down and that time to actually feel sorry for ourselves. Not sorry as in feeling pity for ourselves, because that just becomes another blaming thing, but actually feeling sorry for ourselves, sorry for not listening. I'm sorry, body, that I pushed you so much and that there probably were signs there, but my determination to do so much led us to this moment. But like with all good apologies, it's not so much about just saying the word and just continuing upon the same action that got us into the same state. It's acknowledging, it's going, yes, I am sorry for not listening, and I like this is where we've gotten up to now, and perhaps I do want to make changes to how my life was before that led us to this moment where I've now got this new awareness of how we got into this situation. But if we continue upon where we just perceive that the more that we do, or that the more that even having a positive mindset, and I'm not knocking a positive mindset, it's good to have positivity in your life. We've got negativity that's currently happened to our body. We probably want to start to address that. And if we want to keep a positive mindset, we can probably keep a detached mindset of, this has happened to me, but it doesn't have to be me. And it's a process of time in healing to getting back to a new sense of me. And that new sense of me actually might have a different wisdom through its healing process of, these were the things that led me to this situation in life, but it's not how my life needs to be. Now, we also might start to say, well, I've had this heart attack, or I've had this stroke, or whatever, but you know what? There's people out there that are worse off than me, and that's great. As I'm lying in this hospital bed, or as I'm recovering from something, there is someone out there has it worse than me. And I guess when we look at even things like people pleasing, things where we don't have that sense of self for ourselves, and we're always attending to other people's needs, then it's kind of like that statement of, well, my needs don't matter because other people's needs are far worse than mine, so therefore who am I to complain? I just got to keep that stiff upper lip and just suck it up and keep on soldiering on until my next wake up call. Because yes, people probably have it worse everywhere, but probably the worst has also happened to ourselves because we've had the worst foreware by not addressing what we're not aware of that thing that was calling out for help. So it doesn't matter. You can go to a hospital. In my support work job, I sometimes attend hospitals. There's a lot of people that have a lot worse than me, but it doesn't stop me from addressing my internal issues. Because if someone's got a broken leg or someone's just come in from a car accident, yes, they've got a lot of things to address, but that's their journey to address for it. I need to address my stuff. And in addressing my stuff, strangely, I will be there in my own nice healed state to be there for those people that have it worse than me, rather than going, well, my pain doesn't matter because other people's pain is more intense than mine. And even in an airplane, you kind of want to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before attending other people. So you kind of want to attend to your own needs first before attending to other people's needs, no matter how worse they are. So there is a lot of wisdom that can come over time. That these are the things that I've started to learn. These are the things that I've started to address within myself, that sometimes it is putting myself first before others, because if I don't, then I won't be there for others. I only have so much energy to spend. My time is energy. My time is valuable. It's using my time wisely, and it's using my time where over time I've learnt wisely how to use that wisdom of helping others and also share of my experiences that might help others. But my experiences, I've got a lot of worse experiences for myself. It doesn't mean that other people's experiences are less because I have CPTSD. It really doesn't mean anything at all, because other people might have CPTSD and have it worse than me. I can be in help for other people, but they still have to heal for themselves. So this wisdom, this integrated, this experiential wisdom is something that you need to experience. And sometimes that experience means to be in the crap of things, but not identifying with the crap. But knowing that you can have better for yourself, but knowing that you're going to have to go through that getting better process, which means addressing those things that don't feel too good, that aren't comfortable, that we've probably been avoiding for so long through many different ways of doing it, whether it's through healthy practices or through unhealthy practices. You can do both and still not get to the source of the issue. Both can just be avoidant processes. So it's addressing that internal thing to actually start to heal where the source of the wound is. And that source of the wound might be just a feeling. It might not be an actual narrative. It might not be just one single traumatic experience. So that's going to take a process of time. So looking at experiential wisdom through healing trauma is going to be an experience. Someone that is a master, once again, became a master because they went through the process of becoming a master. They just didn't go in and, whether it's Kung Fu, just put the black belt on straight on day one sort of thing and said, yep, I'm a master. They had to take some knocks along the way to actually get to becoming a master, or get to become a skilled craftsman, or get to be a healing practitioner, or get to be someone that can actually start to help them in experiences because they may have gone through similar themselves. So I'm Dion from Evolution Support Services. I offer EFT tapping one-on-one online, so check out evolutionsupportservices.com. Check out the other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.